Hi, I'm LP, and thank you for watching Music News.
LP, it's great to see you.
You
Feeling
too?
good today?
Yeah, I feel great.
Good. You played your London tour show last night at the Forum.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was incredible. It's a nice sized place. It's the biggest place I've played in London, so it was. I loved it, and the crowd was exceptional.
Yeah, halfway through the tour, all is going according to plan?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you get a good feeling from the British crowd?
Oh my God, yes, yeah. I mean, I've only played, I played Dublin and Birmingham and now London, and but it's been amazing. Yeah, I mean, I hold the UK in very high esteem as far as what they mean in music, to me, and so to be have such a nice crowds coming out, it feels really good. It feels like a big deal for me personally.
Right back. The album Lost and You was very warmly received, and it's just been released on vinyl. Is that always a special moment for you?
The vinyl thing, yeah, for sure. I mean, I think for a while now, vinyl has had a resurgence, and it's just it seems to be the warmest form of music that you can still buy, and I think that when someone buys a vinyl they really like the artist, these days it's you really you don't just go oh, I think I'll try it, you might, but when you buy a record now, it's kind of hey, listen, I'm going to listen to this a lot, or I want this in my collection, and it's
really
it's kind of it's nice.
And what format do you prefer personally?
I prefer vinyl, to be honest. I just recently got acquainted with it because it seemed like I was in the middle. I didn't really, older brother had records, but I didn't really, deal with them. But I kind of. I really enjoy the ceremony of flipping a record over. It feels oh wow, I have to get up out of my chair and
actually, you're right. It keeps you attentive,
and it really does sound incredible. It's you do see a massive difference, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You're just about to release a new single, When We're High. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I mean, it's basically, it's probably not my deepest song, but it is in a way. I mean, it's about just staying high on the good stuff in life, and just kind of, forgetting the bad stuff for a minute.
Yeah. Great video as well. All
thanks.
LP videos seem to be quite big cinematic affairs, big screen
I mean, I got lucky. I have a really cool guy who has been doing my videos, Chuck Willis, and so he's always doing some super cinematic vibes for me. But I really and then I tried some new guys on my No Witness video. So, but yeah, I like to keep it. Musically and visually, I like to keep things kind of grand,
Yeah. I mean, I've seen you perform live, and you've got such a powerful voice. You don't mind me saying so, in a quite petite frame.
How dare you? What are you saying? Yeah,
Where does it come from?
I don't know. In fact, I think last night when I was playing, I was wow, this is going to take a lot of effort. It was really funny. I was huh. After the first song, I was yeah, because I had these big things I was jumping on and stuff, and I was all right. Well, I don't know. I just it's I was quite athletic when I was a kid, so maybe it's from that.
Yeah, there must be some reason. But I mean, it feels powerful, but it doesn't feel like you're exerting yourself too much at the same time. Yeah,
I mean, I think I'm just built that way. It's an old opera teacher of mine said I had the frame for opera or something like that. I have I'm like a little catapult of sound, I think,
Yeah. I mean, it's been a long and winding road since the release of the first album in 2001. Do you think that all the ups and downs and bits and pieces that you encountered on the way have made you a stronger artist today?
Absolutely, yeah. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I think I'm very grateful to have that experience because I feel like I'm really able to cherish and absorb what's happening now and appreciate it, and not kind of just get through it in a harried rush, you know, in order to like, for something that's not even, doesn't even exist yet, you know. I think I'm really kind of enjoying the moment and just trying to, you know, connect with people and see where it goes, you know. And I think you know, that old expression of do what got you here, you know. I think you just keep kind of not getting too in your head about the future and just like, you know, keep moving forward. That's what I try to do.
I mean, during that time, you've written a lot of songs for a lot of many other artists. I mean, what's your sort of personal songwriting process, and what's the secret to writing a hit song, more importantly?
You know, I think that I just like, I think I've acquired this, I hate to call it a skill because I don't know, you know, like, I think, but I do have like I feel like I can hear I can trim the fat off something when I'm writing it a little better than I used to be able to, I think. And I just think I kind of can hear like what on repeated listens, like ahead of time, you know, if it's gonna keep giving back, you know. So that's what I try to cultivate, is like that skill, you know. But I don't know, you know, you don't know what a hit song is. I always tell the story that Lost on You I played that for my old record label, like big behemoth, you know, record label, major label, and they dropped me like a month later. I played them that and 2 other songs that have done very well for me. So I don't think that you ever truly know. I mean, you can. You know, I hear things sometimes. I'm like, oh yeah, that's, you know, like when I heard that Portugal the Man song, the new Feel It Still. You know, I was like, we opened for them, and I was like, what, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I think, you know, it depends. You just don't know sometimes.
Yeah. Well, the label certainly didn't know.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's why I tell the story, because I think I want, you know, I do it for the kids, man. You know, so they just keep going. Yeah.
Have you started working on the next album?
I have, yeah. I'm very excited. I actually, I was here for about 8 days before I started the tour, and I started writing before that in Los Angeles. But I have a bunch of songs. I'm really excited, actually.
Any sort of particular themes, the new direction?
You know, more of that heartbreak stuff. I don't know. Just, you know, talking about my life in general. I don't know. I just like, I think like, you know, feelings never go out of style, you know. Yeah, no, so I just try to like really get down to what I'm feeling, and then at the same time just you know, channel it. Like you know, I'm very emotional, especially from my writing standpoint, so I just kind of stick with what feels potent, you know.
Yeah. And when do you think you'll be ready to start recording?
You know, I'm already doing it. Like, I'm just like, I kind of go like song, you know, I don't often just get in the studio for like chunks of time to record. It's kind of like I write the song and then it becomes like a moving work in progress that like starts getting put together.
Right. I mean, your full name is Laura Pergolizzi, Italian heritage,
yes.
like me.
Yeah.
Do you ever get back to Italy?
I've been to Italy many times this year, and I love it. And Italian fans are, you know, they're my blood, but they're amazing fans, and like, you know, all my fans, but I love them all. But yeah, Italy always feels really interesting to go to, and it's very different, you know. Italian Americans, we're very proud of our Italian heritage, but it's kind of funny because we're very different than actual Italians. Yeah. You know, so, but it was funny to see some of the connections, but yeah, on the whole, I think it's very different, and it's been fun to learn about all the different
Italian audience is quite a giving audience. When you start
oh my God,
they're always clapping. In between songs, they start at the end, but they never stop clapping.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they're Italian people were like, you know, very festive, very loud, you know, gregarious, you know, participating people.
Yeah. And everyone has a little lucky break along the way in their career. If you had to sort of pinpoint one down, what would you say that yours was?
I think that's you know, I feel like honestly, I think writing for other people was a lucky thing, you know, because it took me out of myself, you know, and I got to deal with what's important, which is the song, you know, and going away from my own, you know, constant drive to like future my own thing kind of loosened me up to like understand the craft more, I think. So I think that was a lucky thing, even though I didn't realize it at the time.
And for somebody just getting into the industry, what advice would you give them?
I would say write your butt off, you know, just like get with as many people as you can and write, or you know, write as many songs alone as you can. But I think also, you know, trying to play out things like that, but really songs, like just song after song. I think you learn about yourself as an artist through writing songs, and certain songs are stepping stones to others. That's my opinion. So, and I think that no one's ever gonna ask you for less songs. So you might as well, you know, keep writing songs. And I think that it's very, very helpful. And just, you know, I think a song could take you all over the world. I've seen it firsthand. So I think it's just really about your songwriting and try to like keep at it, you know.
Great. And you yourself, what was it that initially drew you to the musical world?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I think my mom passing away just kind of showed, like when I was a teenager, just like was like life is short and you have to do something. You should do something you love if you can. And I thought I was gonna, you know, be a doctor or something like that, you know, because that was like what was around me, you know. And I think I don't know, I just loved it, you know, and I didn't really know where to begin. I still don't.
Well, you're on the right track. I mean, what were your ambitions back when you started, and how have they changed, and what are they now?
I mean, actually, my ambitions were just to make a living in music, and then I remember I've been like making a decent living for like, you know, a bit over 10 years, and then I was like, maybe I should change that to making a lot of money. Like, you know, like it's like careful what you ask for, you know, like maybe you should make it a bigger request, you know. But I think just, you know, just I wanted to do music as my job. That was always my ambition when I started, and still is.
Yeah. And heroes in music?
Oh gosh, I mean, I'm a classic rock person, to be honest. Like I can't live without like the Stones and the Beatles and Led Zeppelin and Jeff Buckley and Nirvana and Aretha Franklin and Joni Mitchell and Stevie Nicks and everything, you know, Chrissie Hynde. I just like a lot of classic stuff. But and then, you know, I love all new bands. I love the Strokes. So, I mean, they're not new, but like I love that wave of like, you know, Strokes and White Stripes and all that stuff. That really like reminds me of like really feeling like, wow, you know, this generation has like these kind of rock and roll idols, you know, because it was like kind of getting a little bit, where is everybody for a while, and now, you know, I love, I mean, it's really, I could go, I love The Weeknd, you know, I love Portugal Man, I love Cage the Elephant, I love so many things, you know. Yeah.
And away from music, what do you do to relax?
To relax? Probably what I was doing until 3 in the morning last night, just hanging out with my friends, drinking or whatever, you know. I do a lot of yoga. I like to read a lot. You know, I don't have a lot of time, to be honest, but I really like music, you know, even on my off time. So.
Great. And thanks a lot for your time. It's been a
Of course, yeah. Thank you. Thanks for the bright lights.
If you had to pick 3 songs from across your sort of repertoire, your catalogue of songs that you'd say, you know, check these out, they sign up as an artist, what would you...
I guess, you know, for sure Lost on You. I think maybe Into the Wild, and or no, yeah, and then When We're High.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot for your time. Anything else to say to Music News watchers out there?
No, thank you very much. Have a great day and enjoy your music.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you.